guys, welcome to the workshop. Thanks for joining me today. So I had a cool wee idea last week to build a chopping board. Now I've not bought a chopping board before. It's just one of the things, you know, like they've all been made. Look, so I'd never really thought about making one, and I had a wee idea last week to make one like a chessboard. So I was sitting thinking about that all week and how to build it. So I'll show you on paper what I've got. So I came up with this. So we'll cut inch by inch cubes and we'll glue it up with the grain going vertically and then horizontally, and we'll keep doing that, and I think that will create a really cool looking chopping board. And then ultimately as well, it'll create a really strong chopping board because you've got all the grain alternating. So basically any kind of movement that it's got, it's going to sort of null and void each other because it's sort of all pressing against each other. So man, definitely. I've got a piece of walnut and a piece of cherry, so we will make it out of that, and I think it will create a really beautiful looking chopping board, man. So let's get to it, guys. So that's looking alright, man. Give it a good wee sanding. But I do still see some lines, so I might need to go back here it, but don't worry about that after. What we need to do now is square it up. Trim the bits off. Then we'll make these bits just a bit bigger than the bits we cut. So I've got these planed down to the size I want, and this to the size I want. I was thinking, going over the top, might as well continue to go over the top rather than just, you know, boring miters, like everybody does. I'm going to do dovetails, so I'll make it like it's a box, and we'll dovetail them together, and then we'll glue it all together. I'm just going to cut them out. Time to glue it up. The router's left like this wee step here, man, and I don't like that, so I'm just gonna sand it out. You know, I was probably better off just hand sanding it to begin with. There we go, that's better. That's much better. They turned out alright, man. Pretty happy with them. See, the outer piece didn't really give me the shape that I wanted, so I just used the combination of carbide bit and then just some, you know, the wee circle sandpaper bits, like, and they've brought them out to enough where you can get your hand on, your fingers under and lift it. So the last thing I need to do now before we apply the finish is a lot of hand sanding. Get off cam, get back to you, and we'll apply the finish. And there we go. Sanded it, or got to polish it, but up to 5,000 grit, so it's super silky smooth. And again, it's a chopping board, you know, it's not really necessary, you know, to take it up that far. But gone with the theme of over the top, I thought I would though. I only took this up to 800. Right, so what I do now is we'll use acetone and we'll get a wee wipe down, and then we'll apply mineral oil. So I'm super pleased with how it came out. As always, came out better than I thought. And it's pretty much perfect. It's perfectly square. You know, there is no gaps at all. On this side anyway, there might be wee one there, which is obviously it's filled with glue, so it's completely smooth. That is it, just that one there. But aye, man, it is. And then also I routed these out, but then I took with the Dremel just to give them a wee bit more shape, you know, flatten these bits a bit more so you get your fingers to it, man. Look, but no, it is well minted, man. I'm super pleased with it. We're living exactly this way and we're 6.5, so that's alright, man. That's a nice wee size for a chopping board. See, I don't see the point of, you know, big massive chopping board, like it takes up half your kitchen, look. Aye. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed watching that, man. That was a really fun project for me. There was a lot to it, and it was a lot of work. It took me, just there 3 days. I'm at the end of the 3rd day now, so and a lot of that is waiting for glue to dry. You know, there was like a good day and a half waiting for, you know, pieces to dry. But it was complex in its way, you know. So obviously we were cutting that way, long way with the you know, gone with the grain, and then we wanted to cut against the grain. So getting them perfect, you know, it took a good half an hour of setting that up on the table saw. So aye, man, it worked out perfect. I'm ecstatic with it. It's minted. It's really come out well. So aye, guys, I appreciate you watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe take up making one yourself, and it's inspired me in the sense give me an idea about something else that I'm going to make, so something similar to that. So aye, man. So if you've liked the video, get a thumbs up. And if you're watching my content and you like what you're seeing and you're no subscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit that button, man. I greatly appreciate it, man. So aye, guys, I will see you in the next project, alright? Take it easy, guys. God bless. And build some, guys. See you later.